Hey everybody, it's Murgle, and today in this one, some exciting news that not positive is confirmed, but I can only imagine this many people aren't going to mess around if it's not confirmed. Um, anyways, monsters that originally got messed up in Cataclysm, right? Their scaling got all messed up when the world got flip-flopped and all those things. Um, apparently those monsters are now dropping the items that had become unobtainable ages ago. So I'm at the spawn location for Scalebelly. And Scalebelly spawns inside of this cave, at the back of it. And, again, that's what I say. I'm not positive it's confirmed, but my friends have told me that the chromatic sword is dropping again. Which, let me link it here. Scroll down to it. Chromatic sword. You can see. Very expensive item. And, it was a collector's item because there was only, the ones that were in-game. And then people would learn it eventually over time. And just more and more would leave the game and only what was on the auction house. So it sold for very massive prices. And now apparently it's dropping again. So if you happen to have any of these, you might want to look into dumping them. And if you want to try and farm it, you can come here. But you can see the chaos that's going on behind me. A friend told me about it. I'm just very happy. I hope it's true. This used to be called like the Rainbow Sword, and I'm on max graphics right now, and you can see the visual effect isn't nearly what it used to be. Like, it used to shine so brightly and very, very different colored. Nonetheless, though, this means probably a lot of things in game that weren't dropping before are maybe returned. You might want to look into it. If you got an item on your mind that you thought, dang, I can't obtain that item anymore, and you were looking it up, go check it. Maybe it drops again. This could affect things like dungeon farming too, like Uldaman. Even though the items are obtainable, my friend recently got a Pendulum of Doom, so you know it drops, but maybe they've made them more common because they weren't nearly as rare as they are now. Previously, before they used to drop, infrequently, but it wasn't like you had to guess if it existed or not. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe they've pushed the drop rates of things up to more reasonable amounts. And that's really good news because recently I just had the idea that I want to go out and try and collect all the transmogs. That was my plan, and I'm very glad if they bring stuff like this back. Because this isn't something like you can anticipate. We didn't know that the world was going to change and you couldn't kill Scalebelly and get chromatic swords anymore. Things like that. Like, you could not anticipate those changes. Blizzard doesn't really warn you about them and stuff. So if they bring those drops back, I really, really do like the idea of it. Also, something I saw that I haven't mentioned yet in the video, but like I found out about it when I was trying to craft something on Murgle. I was going to make flying carpets. And the materials for flying carpets have completely changed. It used to be an Outland recipe, now it requires complete Northrend stuff. I don't know how many patterns got affected by things like this. Like, this is not even close to what the materials were before. There could be a lot of patterns like this, so you might want to look into your stockpile if you're hoarding all kinds of material, because Golden Draenite was an item that was used to craft this stuff. And Golden Draenite was worth like 500 gold because it was used in this recipe. But now it has like no use because this recipe completely got overhauled. So if you're hoarding all kinds of materials, look through your recipe book and see what's changed. This shocked me, so I mean, I can't imagine how many more are out there with a similar situation. Anyways, cool stuff. Hope this is good news for transmog collectors. I thought it was pretty interesting, and I can't wait to see what other stuff comes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.